Welcome to the Joyage Kingdom. In today's video, I'll be talking about 5 more low-key projects that I think are going to be big-time players in 2022. I'm sure a couple of these projects you've heard of, and a couple of these you probably haven't. Anyways, guys, I'm trying to bring you the most important NFT content on YouTube. I hope you had a happy new year. Joyage Kingdom is taking over. As you guys know, the goal of this channel is to instill the knowledge and confidence it's going to take to navigate this metaverse on your own one day. So if that sounds good to you, smash like in this video, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom, follow me on Twitter. Also, I think my Twitter is actually super underrated, and I do as much work on my Twitter as I do on my YouTube channel. As always, thank you to Ducks NFT Project for sponsoring this YouTube channel. Sup. So first up, we have Ugaverse, formerly known as Space Apes. This project has consistently shown up brand first and done all the things I talk about on my YouTube channel. Obviously, I'm making sure that they're not doing anything fucking stupid because I am on the team. I joined their team like a month or two ago, and so I work on their brand and marketing side a little bit. And you can call me biased, and you're absolutely within your rights to say that, but this project is going to be a bigger player in 2022. They have their Mecha Apes game coming out. Ugaverse is like their full brand name. Mecha Apes is the game they're playing. They've got a lot of good things, and they have a very similar ecosystem to BioPills. This is a project that is flying under the radar. Their floor is 0.1 for their baby apes, but their Genesis ape, I believe, is like 0.3 or something like that. This is their new OpenSea page. This is their old OpenSea contract. The second project is my own. Here's the prequel. This is just one of my projects. I have 2 right now. Working on the third one. Currently, the floor is 6.9 Ethereum. We have 24 owners for 26 items. There's only, I think, 2 listed in this project currently. No, so there's one at 6.9, one at 6.9, and one at 69 ETH. So yeah, there's only a couple listed. And then my other collection, I think there's 2 listed. So we got diamond holders because they believe in the Joyage Kingdom long term. So with these collections, these photography, art collections, they will be my access key to the Joyage Kingdom. I want my brand to be rivaling Pokemon, Zelda. I want to be, sponsored by like Nintendo. I'm trying to be at the very, very top, and I will get there. I have my whole life to do it. And so the people who are in my project believe in that vision and are not scared to hold and wait. And I appreciate all of you who bought in recently, especially. The reason this is in the top 5 for me is genuinely, objectively, my channel is going to be the best performing asset that there is in 2022. I'm very confident in that. I've been studying YouTube my whole life, waiting to find the algorithm, and I finally did, and I know it's only up from here. I have also intently studied Gary Vee and a lot of branding professionals to figure out the best way to brand yourself as a personal brand, as well as a brand, like a brand. And so I'm doing all the things right. All the things I talk about in my videos that projects need to be doing, I back up with my own shit because I have my own project, my own brand, and I'm doing it right, and I'm gonna be here in the long term. I'm expecting to be here for the next 100 years, and so I plan on building, and so there's nobody I trust more than me. Not a single person. And while we're talking about that, let's pop into my Joyage Discord, then into my AMA section where you have a chance to be featured in one of my YouTube videos. So Esco asks, how do you plan on growing your brand and your channel? That's perfect for what we were just talking about. So I found a niche in YouTube, which is basically good content about NFTs. There's only like 2 other channels that are doing it right. I think Giancarlo and NFTverse are really good. Otherwise, I haven't found them. But there's just a lot of Moon Boy content, and it's fucking annoying. They're not helping you do anything. And I wanted to fill a niche that wasn't being filled, which is reviewing projects, analyzing the market updates, becoming like the NFT person. And so by making the videos that need to be made, I'm inherently bringing value to anyone who watches me and gets associated with my brand. And once or twice a week, I'm still uploading personal pieces of content about me, maybe interviews with myself, maybe TikToks, maybe going on live and showing more of my personality. And I know how to do all these things correctly. And since I'm not a big brand, I can still operate as a single person. I also plan on delegating tasks that I hate doing, and probably getting an editor and just delegating so I can have as much time to grow my creative end and to start getting things moving and getting things going. So as you can tell, I've really thought about this. I've been thinking about this literally my whole life. I've been trying to be a YouTube person my whole life. I know how to do it. I've just been waiting for my opportunity. And let me tell you, 2021 is going to be the year of the Joyage Kingdom. Third up, we have Ducks. There's a reason I partnered up with this project. Again, they did all the branding stuff right. They give me the exact vibes that is needed for, I think, a potential blue chip NFT project that people are going to want to stick with long term. They really do focus on the long term shit. They really don't give a rat's ass about short term utility, about staking. What about this? What about breeding? Like, when moon? Like, why isn't the floor 100,000 ETH? Like, they just don't give a shit about that. And they've got their own headquarters in California right now. I'm hoping to do a lot more work with them in 2022. But there's a reason I'm partnering up with them. It's not because they're giving me a bunch of money. They're not. I partner up with projects that have the same vision as me and are trying to pull off the same type of direction as I'm going. And I'm partnering with those projects because it makes sense and we can all win together. Now, I don't own a subduck, but if I did for any of the projects, actually, this is a good point to bring up right now. I'm going to be giving away all my NFTs that I don't need for either streaming or that I consider NFT art pieces. And so I'll be giving away a lot of NFTs. I've never really been a flipper. I tried to be a flipper and I just decided I'm not going to do that because this shit's fucking hard and it's not fun. And so I'm more of a collector now. So I don't pump and dump. That's what I'm trying to get here. So the only NFTs that I hold are NFTs that I'm going to need to be able to stream later when their games are out, but I'm not here to sell. You guys can literally track my wallet. I don't pump and dump. I don't have 75 of each NFT. I'm not a whale. I'm just a normal ass dude with 3,000 subscribers telling you what I think will be happening in 2022. 4, we have the Colonists. I'm sure this flew under your radar. This is an NFT gaming project that came out way long time ago. They have 25,000 items they've got, which I know you're probably like, holy shit, what the fuck? But this is a video game NFT. They're trying to be a big video game. They partner with Steel Games. They're doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, even though their floors are sitting at 0.01, which isn't that, surprising. This would probably be closer to 0.1 if there was 10,000, but since there's 25,000, they're thinking about the long term. They've never gave a shit really about short-term stuff. They're just working behind the scenes. They've, for the past 4 months, been literally weekly updates, and they're making shit happen, and they're getting better and better. And I expect in 2022, 2023 to realize that this project is probably going to be a bit bigger than they imagined. Again, I hold just one. I'll be giving the other one away. That one I'm just holding so I can play the game at some point when I want to start streaming. And the 5th one is Point of Departure. This is a Solcy art project that I bought into. If you guys were following me on Twitter, I called this at $23. I think the cheapest one is sitting at like oh, the one just got listed for 2.9, so 3 sols, so whatever 3 times 200 is, so $600. So that's pretty good. For a long time, the floor was actually 20 sol, and so that was a pretty ridiculous thing. And I bought a bunch of them, and I told you guys this project's going to do really well. This girl is a beast online on camera. She's going to be huge, and since then, she's gotten like past 100K on TikTok. She's passing 10,000 on Instagram. She's killing it. She's doing all the things right from a brand perspective. I expect her to be leading the charge into the 2022 art revolution I think is going to happen. I'm very bullish on NFT artists, and that's why this project I think will age very well when I say this will be a good project to hold. Alright guys, that's my top 5. Probably not what you were expecting. I didn't want to just give you like basically the next top 5 from the last project because I covered like big massive projects that no one can really get into. I try to be a little bit more down to earth here and try and be a little bit more sensical. And there's just so many projects out there that there's no way I could hope to cover all of them. But I do appreciate you guys watching those videos. I'm not going to stop making videos. It's going to be daily content, or at least try and be daily content for pretty much ever. Super quick, I want to shout out a couple artists I bought from recently. Rainbow Mosho with Happy Sad. This is like one of my favorite NFTs I've ever bought in my life. It's just a beautiful piece and speaks to my soul. And then we have Nadia NFT. She's an 11-year-old, non-conversational, a beautiful person doing all the things right. Connecting with people online, and she's doing a great job. This is a lovely piece called Jake and Kyra, and I had to buy this piece. I love supporting NFT artists, especially young ones who are being bold in this world. I appreciate you guys. Keep doing your shit. Ayo, code word is bullish. So if you liked the video, if you learned something, smash a like. Give me one of those likes. Subscribe to the channel. Join the kingdom. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't already, at Cade Bergman. If you want to see more of me right now, click on one of these boxes on the other side of me. And until next time, continue on your Joyage. Continue to learn. And be grateful you're alive watching this video.